And that's what music is about, guys. And I didn't really realize that until I was listening to this podcast and they broke it down. It was like, yo, that's what music is. It sells values. And they're exactly right. Now, it might not be totally what you agree, but what you're listening to and what you're playing on a daily basis, you have some type of connection to it, whether it be in real life or a fantasy type, um, a fantasy that you have in your own mind. I was just talking on my other live about uh, in North Carolina, they passed a new law about, well, I mean, I'm gonna say, well, yeah, it's about having guns in schools, but in private schools in North Carolina. Music is all about values, guys. It's all about values, and it's all about what you believe in and what you agree with. Okay, like I said before, I did not know that, and if I would have known, maybe I would have. I probably would have been doing a little bit better with making my decisions when it came to just listening to different things. Um, Now, whenever I do decide to listen to artists, I'm very conscious about that. Now, I still listen to my different little trap music, my little gangster music. I still do that, but I'm not oversaturating myself with that. I'm not doing that. I'm not oversaturating myself with that. So it's a whole bunch of other stuff that I listen to basically to enhance my mind, to make me better when it comes to my thoughts and also my my creativity when it comes to music. It's very important that I listen to people that's going to benefit me. Now, anytime I just want to be entertained, because there's sometimes I just want to be entertained, guys. All right. And with that, with me being entertained, sometimes I just listen to whatever. Excuse me. Sometimes I'm going to listen to whatever that sounds good at the moment. I always start off with the beat, but if the beat is not satisfying to me, of course I'm listening to lyrics all day, every day. I saw the left eye in the background. I was stuck. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up? Do you want something that will make you happy? George, welcome to the chat. We're talking about values right now. And that's what music does. Music sells values. And that's what I'm talking about today. If you want to stay on live and listen to what I'm talking about when it comes to values, that's cool. If you don't, it's definitely okay. I didn't know that music sold values until I started listening to the music. That's why there's so many different artists and so many different genres. Um, you have gospel music, so if you believe in God, of course you're gonna be listening to gospel artists, right? Trap music, hip hop is more of a disrespectful uh, type genre. So if you're in that mind frame, you're gonna probably listen to that. Pop has a little bit of everything in it, disrespect and real life scenarios too. Hip hop does too, but it's still more of a disrespectful form of content of releasing how you feel, right? And I'm just naming a few genres. But if you agree with what a person says, that's what you're going to listen to pretty much on a daily basis. I got tired of listening to a lot of negativity. All right. Um, I'm just going to say this. You are one handsome individual. Okay. Appreciate that. I hope you're a woman saying that and not a man. All right. But let's let's stay on topic. All right. Values. So when we're talking about values, and whenever you're looking to enhance your values, be very mindful of who you listening to. Be very mindful of who you're looking at, what type of content you're ingesting, because all of this makes a big difference. Okay, it makes a big difference, and the reason why is because uh, the way you was raised doesn't mean that's how you're going to end up whenever you grown up, right? Repetition is the father of learning. So the more you repeat a process or anything of that nature, you start learning behavior. Okay, a lot of behaviors are learned. That means that we do these behaviors over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until we get used to it. All right. Um, Now, if you're one of those individuals, and it's very rare that you have discipline, self discipline, and self control, guys, like you are rare. You are a rare individual. Not too many people have discipline. Okay. Not too many people has discipline and can practice that discipline every single day. It's hard. So, the world sells nothing but value. So I want you to pay attention to this, right? If you watch TV or if you are on your phone and you're a scroller, you see a lot of different ads. Ads are selling at an incredible rapid pace because why? These companies, these algorithms know people values by what you're looking at, what you're watching on a daily basis, on a consistent basis. These values that's instilled into us has everything to do with influence, okay? Influence. So, with these values and how they influence us, that's how our music comes out. All right? Especially when it comes to artists, when it comes to musicians, when it comes to producers, when it comes to engineers. Um, there are certain engineers that only take different certain genres, and there are certain producers that only produce for certain genres. Now, if you have a appreciation of music in a whole, in a totality, right? It doesn't matter what type of genre is being engineered or produced, you're going to take on that piece of art. But if you're only tunnel vision on, that means focus. If you're only focused on one genre, that means you're totally being influenced by that certain genre. Okay? I was so, I've always been respectful, but I was hanging around negative individuals because I was doing negative acts. All right, I was doing negative acts. The things I was valuing was straight negative. It was not positive at all. And every time that I hung around those individuals, every time I did something negative, right, it affected me. And I was always in trouble. Every time I was listening to this, every time I was listening to that, nothing good came out of it. All I was doing was straight smoking, getting in trouble, messing with different women, and just putting my parents and my family in a state of discomfort and embarrassment. Okay, I was just embarrassing them, and not to mention I was just wasting time because I felt like, oh, yeah, I got it. I'm young. I have as much time. I don't, I don't have nothing else to do. I got so much time on my hands. It's gonna be so long before I turn 30. It's gonna be so long before I turn 40, and before you know it, you get there and you be like, "Dang, I wasted all that time because of my values, my personal values that I chose to take home." All right, so that's what music is, guys, and that's the reason why I started like a month and a half ago. I said about 2 months ago, I said I'm not doing anything negative anymore. I'm not doing no negative music anymore. And the reason why is because I don't want to influence the youth to do negative things like I was doing when I was younger. Like I wanted I want to stop all that. So what I've been doing lately is just straight gospel rap, but I'm not just a gospel rapper. I'm an artist. So I'm always going to be making hip hop. I'm always going to be making inspirational, motivational type music, but I'm not going to be influencing the masses to go the wrong way. I'm gonna make it cool. Make it cool to be positive. It's okay to be positive. That don't mean that you don't have to beat somebody up or little stuff like that. Like if you need to do that, that's cool. But it needs to be a pure reason and a valid reason for you to do that. If you gotta pull your gun out and shoot somebody, okay, I understand that, but it has to be a valid reason. You shouldn't want to just do it for no reason, no apparent reason. So just think about that, guys. The values that we're used to, the values that we're listening to on a daily basis has a big influence on us as people. Okay? So that's what music is. Music is values. And a lot of the entertainment and the content that we ingest today is definitely values and what you believe in, what you don't believe in. So if you believe in it, you're probably going to stay on that piece of content for a little bit. If you see some content that you don't agree with, you're going to flip up and keep scrolling. It's the same thing with the lives. The people that's on right now must agree with me a little bit. If you don't, they're going to keep scrolling, and it's okay. It's billions of people in this world. I'm not here to impress everybody in the whole world. I'm here to pass on the message to people who are like-minded like me. Okay, and I'm doing this every single day. I've been going live every single day for almost 3 months now, and I'm gonna keep going until my page is monetized. All right. So summoning up. I'm definitely a woman, but I see a king must be appreciated. Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay, Patrick Bateman. I gotta take you out of here. All right. Alana, welcome to the chat. Ooh, who is? Have a great and blessed day. You too, Alana or Elena. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you're still on the chat, I released a new album October 31st, 2025 called Holy Smoke. And it's a gospel rap album and it's nothing like you ever heard before. Let me know how you feel about it. It's in the description. Just click it to take you straight to all the streaming DSPs that you might use. Let me know the songs you like. Let me know the songs you don't like. Let me know what I can do better next time, anytime I release any tracks, okay? Because I want to create the best experience for my followers, my subscribers, and my listeners. All right. So it's my goal to become better and better at creating songs, at creating content, just so I can help the masses. Okay. Really? Okay. I'll check it out. Yeah. Appreciate that, Alana. Tell me how you like it. Holy Smoke Volume 1. And matter of fact, I'll let you see how it looks because I'm on my Spotify right now. Okay. So it's right here. Right now, all three of these Holy Smokes. That's the snippet album. That's the main album. That's the edited album. Now, there's no cussing in any of the albums. I just put explicit content right there because it has a couple of, I said the N word a couple of times. And, you know, yeah, appreciate it. For it to be on radio, you cannot say the N word or anything like that. So it's definitely a album that will definitely be appreciated in the near future. And I'm just advertising this album every single day until it catches on fire. I'm trying to get that wildfire effect so everybody can be listening to it. And the more streams I get, the more people start downloading and everything, because I really want to make a passive stream income with my music. I can start putting more money and investing more money into my music videos. That's my main goal. Like I cannot wait to have 50, $60,000 that I'm making every month, and I can spend about 2 to 3, maybe $4,000 a month on music videos alone, so I can share to the masses and they can see these music videos. Okay, so that's my main goal. Holy Smoke Volume 1. Let me know how you like it. Until the next time, guys, like, share, subscribe so you can stay notified. It's full of Randolph, and I'm out.